I wanted to start a video log about kind of the next level of our garden over here. We've already got all the different beds set up. You can see some of them are stacked. These are all 10 inches high, but the ones that you see over by the fence, those are just stacked up on top of each other so that they can kind of stay out of the way for now. Oh, and you see the line of barrels there? Those are actually going to go inside the greenhouse and be filled with water, and that's going to create some passive solar heating for my plants in the late winter, early spring. So these boxes are all 4 feet wide by 8 feet long, except for these two, and these are 2 feet wide by 8 feet long, and they're going to go along this fence on this side. The next step, well, you'll just have to watch and see. But as far as what we actually started with, you can see over here these 4 beds, and you can also see the cattle panels. We had stuffed trellis this summer. It was fantastic. It was really great for trellising. So right now all that we have left in these beds, and this is again, this was kind of just phase 1. What I've got left is a lot of radishes here, and got a few herbs spread out through the garden. You can see some thyme, and these were actually hanging baskets. They're impatiens, and so you can see I planted those. I'm hoping to overwinter them. And over here, these are all carrots. We've eaten a few so far. They're kind of a smaller, I should say a shorter variety of carrots. They're called Danvers. And this is kohlrabi. And our kohlrabi, this is the first time I've ever grown it. And it's supposed to be kind of on top of the ground kind of root. So you can see how this is starting to kind of form a bulb right here, kind of a ball. But I don't know, I'm just not sure exactly what I think about these. They kind of took a hit with cabbage worms earlier in the year, but they're recovering pretty well, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Some more herbs that we've got. You can see the rosemary. It's one of my favorites. Underneath here I've got a lot of oregano that's still doing well. My basil plant over here, that's kind of spent. I need to pull that out for sure. The sage just almost took over this bed, so it's done really well. And over here I've got some smaller sized kale. They're actually doing a lot better since the cooler weather is starting to move in. This little line of things along the edge are all turnips, and you can see these little things. That's not trash. That's actually, I just pulled out some slug traps, because I've been battling slugs for the past month or so. Apparently they really like turnips, and anyway, so yeah, I've been fighting with those. And I have some more turnips over here, another line of carrots, which we're still waiting on. And that's pretty much it. That is a quick tour. Oh, one more thing about this kind of phase 2 over here. You can see this looks like a mess, but I'm actually recycling all of these boxes. I've been around to Walmart, to Lowe's, and just gathering up as much cardboard as I could. Instead of using landscape fabric, I'm using that, and that's going to attract worms. It'll also keep out weeds for, at least on the front end of the project. Soon these beds will all be placed. They're not exactly where they're going to be right now. They're close, but we've got to get them moved. And you can see over here we've got this pile of bricks that have to be replaced, moved to another location. And besides that, we're going to be bringing in a lot of mix for the raised beds, and so we'll just kind of see how things go. I'm looking forward to everything. But I will update this soon and kind of give everybody tabs about what is going on in the Sparks backyard garden.